We have got all of the offensive abilities while still having a lot of movement. We also get the double healing. We attack faster, we have more attack range, and we do more damage with air attacks. All things that I assumed would be, like, super necessary for this, but it seems that we don't, do damage a lot of the time still. Okay, well, I mean, that seemed to work. Just have to be super duper close to them when they start doing it. Or no, was it farther away? I don't even remember. I don't know why that... The window for this is so weird. Aside from blocking that, I don't know how else we would deal with it unless I was supposed to just jump off of the platform. No, because there's no way I could hang for that long. Yeah, that seems to work. It was super mega close, and then that's basically a full heal. Because we get double the healing, it should be 15 hearts. So that alone should dramatically improve things for us. We have all of the everything. It's really weird that the strongest sword in the game, you just buy from a store, and it's 42 damage? Not like 50 or anything? Okay, so I think the deal is that in order for this to not bug, I have to not come into contact with that shield, and it's bugging out and treating it as if I wasn't. Yeah. I think the mobility was actually, like, super necessary for this fight. Dodge that, we'll get our heal back in, only lose a little bit. 3, dash back on. I finally understand, my dumb, it has been cured. It was an illusion! What are you hiding? Am I just supposed to guess? Or is there a clear way to tell? Do I have to wait for the laser? They all look identical to me. Thankfully, we get a lot of time. And do a lot of damage. This is it. How dare you make me a liar? Achievement unlocked. The final achievement. The Source of Darkness. 22 of 22. I can't read that, so we're just gonna click over it. Skadoosh. Let's don't fall out of sky. And with that, we have finished Blue Fire. We beat all of the bosses, we beat all of the voids, we got all the weapons, we got all the armor, all the emotes, all the special chests, and we did all of the quests. It was a pretty epic journey. Took 9.5 hours, but I left the game running a bunch, so it might have only taken like 8 or something, I don't know. Overall, I'd say the game's pretty decent, honestly. They kind of backloaded a lot of the mobility, but I guess that's true of a lot of, Metroidvania-esque kinds of games. Like, the movement that we had at the end felt freaking amazing. Like, the vertical and horizontal distance we had felt like a god, but I had already done all but 2. Actually, we pretty much did all of them. I think we did all of the voids before we got all the crazy stuff. We got more, definitely, to help with those last 2, but, yeah, we kind of got all of the game-breaking stuff, and then had nothing to use it on. But, the characters and stuff were neat, and the story was fine. I really liked the art style and stuff, but, like, I don't know. There were a lot of problems, like Super Mario 64 style problems with the camera and stuff, that just made a lot of things not terribly enjoyable in a lot of different places, so I'm like, I felt really floaty a lot of the time. It was really hard to judge distances and stuff. Like, I know we had the charm for extending dash distance, but the amount of times that we missed while trying to dash and stuff, even without it, or with it, I'm just like, I didn't feel like I was in, like, super hard control of the game, so I'm like, it was fine. It was a nice short experience, and we did things. I enjoyed parts of it, I disliked other parts of it, and it just kind of evened out. If 10 is awesome, 1 is garbage, and 5 is neither good nor bad, I'd give this game, like, a 5.5. Like, I think I definitely liked this game more than I didn't like it. But not by a ton. Maybe a 6. Maybe a 5.5 is a little too brutal, but I don't know. Normally, I'd always try and enjoy video games, so I end up giving them a little bit more favorable of a score, but I'm like, this one kind of feels like 5.5 to me. Like, earlier on, it was, like, higher for me, but around Ori and Saw time, it kind of fell miserably. We'll have to say, though. I mean, it's still fine. I'm pretty sure I got this out of a Humble Bundle any hoodle. So, I'm still glad we went through the stuff. And we'll move on to the next game. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.